He was 5'5", barely 120 pounds soaking wet, but when the world caught fire, Audie Murphy stood taller than anyone on the battlefield. By the time he was 20, he'd killed, wounded, or captured over 240 enemy soldiers. The U.S. Army gave him every medal it had to offer, and then some. Murphy was born in rural Texas in 1925, one of 12 children, too poor for shoes and too small for glory. When his father left, he became the man of the house at 12. He hunted rabbits to feed his siblings, training for survival long before he wore a uniform. When Pearl Harbor hit, he tried to enlist, rejected by the Marines, the Navy, and even the paratroopers for being too small. The Army finally said yes. By 1943, Murphy was in Sicily, learning the deadly math of war. In France, near WWII, he single-handedly charged a machine gun nest and wiped it out with grenades. In another battle, he climbed onto a burning tank destroyer, firing its .50 cal machine gun for an hour, while the fuel beneath him burned. He killed 50 Germans that day. The blast seared his uniform and nearly killed him, but he didn't stop until the enemy was gone. For that act of impossible courage, he received the Medal of Honor. At just 19, Audie Murphy was the most decorated soldier in U.S. history. But medals don't heal nightmares. When he came home, the war didn't leave him. He slept with a pistol under his pillow. He spoke of seeing his dead friends in dreams. Today we'd call it PTSD, back then, they just called it nerves. Hollywood came calling. He starred in 40-plus films, including To Hell and Back, where he played himself, recreating the battles that made him famous. The movie broke box office records, but the man behind the legend was crumbling. Fame didn't fix the fear. He gambled, battled insomnia, and fought the invisible war in his head every night. In 1971, Audie Murphy died in a plane crash in Virginia. He was 45. But his courage lives on in stone, Arlington National Cemetery, Section 46, grave 366-17, the resting place of a man who once stood on a burning tank and refused to back down. Audie Murphy didn't just survive the war, he defined what bravery looks like.